Right guys, hope you're all doing good. We are back at the farnley job, the bathroom. We started a couple of weeks ago, and once again I've had problems with plasterers and I've had problems with tilers. Different plasterers, but the same problems. Don't turn up. How hard is it to be reliable and turn up when you say you're going to turn up? I am on the verge of just going out, paying for courses, and just learning how to plaster, learning how to tile myself. I'm just fed up of getting let down week in, week out by other tradespeople. It's not hard. All the reliable ones are a bit too busy to get work, to take more work on. So I should know that the ones that are available aren't reliable, and there's a reason they're available. So it's my own mistake. So from now on, I'm just going to go get a course and do it all myself, because frankly, I'm fed up. So anyway, enough of that. Let's just get on with the job, and I'll walk you through why everything's gone peak Tom. So, plasterers, starting with plasterers. Look at the state of that ceiling. I asked the plasterer to come patching the ceiling and make it good for painting. There's literally bumps in the ceiling. He's got it covered all over with brand new lights. So yeah, I'm not happy with that. When he plastered this wall, it was not even straight. There were bumps, bellies in the wall, meaning tilers had to mess about and cause a tiler headache. No wonder he's not wanting to come back. And tiling, I'll show you. We've had to bring them tiles out there. It's going to get covered, so before anyone says it's not right, we've had to do that just to get round the plasterers mess up with a big belly in this wall. Well, there's a vanity unit going there, so you won't see them lips on the tiles. So tilers told the customer 18 square metres, so many for the wall, so many for the floor, and we're 3 boxes short on the windows, so he's got all the window reveals to do, and we was 1 box short on the floor tiles, so he's got to come back. And to top it off, he was a week late, like the last tiler was, and now he's got a bad back, so he can't come and finish off putting the floor tiles down and the window tiles. I get people have bad backs, but it's just a bloody nightmare. It's costing me money, me having to run around picking tiles up for people and having to come back to put toilet back in at a later date and silicone up. So yeah, it's been a nightmare, fed up. But we've got some bits to do, and if he moans that I've snapped his bit, it's his own fault for not coming back. So vanity unit going in there, like I say, that's going to go get covered and all look nice and neat. So that's pretty straightforward, straight out there. We've got a shower enclosure to go in here. I'm hoping I might have messed up a little bit here. We'll put a quadrant shower screen in. Shower is coming to there. I'm just hoping there's enough. The base is going to there. I'm just hoping there's enough access in to get in there, basically. Shower valve on there. They want straightening out because somebody's knocked them. Bar right, riser rail up and out. And then we've got towel rail to go in as well. So yeah, enough of me moaning. First of all, we'll start with the shower screen, get the enclosure in, and then once we've done that, we'll get the shower valve on, and we can get the base in and see what access we've got here, because the doors are going to be in this area somewhere, so I'm a bit restricted how far down I can go with the basin. But ideally I'd like centre to be that grout line if possible, but we'll see. So tip for you before you start, get your instructions, give a quick read through your instructions, and then get all your bits out and make sure that everything's there. There will be a checklist at the front somewhere. He says somewhere in there there's a checklist, and make sure you've got all your bits ready before you start, because once you started, there's no returning it, I suppose. So yeah, do that first. So in the instructions it's saying we've got to come 10 mil in either side, so we'll get our 2 wall profiles in first, build our frame up, and get that slotted in. It says in the instructions, not this page, this one. So it's a bit of a tip for you, push into the left side first before pushing into the right, to make it a little bit easier, because I've had problems before where it goes in one side but really struggles to go in the other side, and I don't like bending glass, because glass frightens the hell out of me. And I hate doing shower screens, as you all know. So we'll get that done, and then once that's in, get the doors on, which are basically just hook on and down, but we'll show you that when we get to it. As always, using the Mexico bits, the diamond core bits. It does say you don't have to use water, but I recommend you do. Just helps cool it down a bit and makes this drill bit last just a touch longer. So we get them 4 holes drill, silicone at the bottom, up to the first tile. Each hole, plug and screw all them up. I don't put the bead of silicone all the way up, just for purposes of maintenance in the future. If you need to replace it, you're less likely to pull the tiles off, and you still got your seal in all your holes. So get this drilled out. Right, so we've got it all drilled out. So you see, I've put a little blob on each hole, and then when the tile meets the tray and up, roughly probably just about a foot, if that. Same on that side. So profiling, got the bigger screws, screw straight in, then we'll get our enclosure made up and slot it into position. Right, that were a bit hard. Do recommend, if you're doing that, to do it with 2 people. You can do it on your own, but it's a bit of a struggle, like you just saw. I'm out of breath now. So make sure when you're building these up that you put the easy clean side to the inside. It's got like a bit of a easy clean finish on it. Make sure you take the stickers off. Catch my breath. So should have enough opening space there. So we'll get the doors on now. In fact, is it doors or do we fix it in? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. That's on there, that's on there. We've got to fix it in. So. These, I believe, go in the top, like so. And basically, we've got a screw, some little screws on there. Pilot all the 3mm bit through there, screw them in. There's 3 of them to go on either side. And then there's some 2 chrome cover caps that just clip into place just to finish that off. It looks smart. So we'll get that done now, then get the door on, and then we can move over to the shower valve and basin. Hopefully get time to do the towel rail today, but we'll see. So yeah, let's crack on. So we're just putting the doors in now. So when you're making these doors up, there's 2 different types of brackets. So look like this basically, so 2 wheels. But the bottom ones are ones with springs on. The top ones are solid. So basically, got it down here, in case it all goes wrong. So the bottom ones, you hook your top ones on, and then your bottom ones, you just push down and hook under the rail, and then you're on there. Just like that. And then hopefully, first time, oh, it does as well, buzzing. First time, it lines up nicely and we don't have to adjust. There is, you can take these cover caps off, down, and you can make some adjustments under there and on there, basically. We just have a play around with, make sure it is bang on. which I think it is. Get the handles on, get our seals up either side of there, trims on. That's the shower screen done. So yeah, I hate fitting shower screens. It's just a nightmare. One wrong move and it's all gone wrong. I seem to be going through a patch at the moment where I'm fitting loads of bathrooms, so I'm fitting loads of shower screens and enclosures. But it's a crazy season end of the day, innit? Everyone wants everything done before Christmas. I've got plenty on at the moment. I'm actually thinking about taking somebody on, just to take the stress off myself a little bit and to expand the business a bit. If you've ever took the plunge yourself and to expand your own business, let me know some tips and what's the downside and upside, because I'm really thinking about it. Not to just get an apprentice or whether to get a plumber, not a gas engineer, just a plumber, just to help me out with bathrooms and take my bathroom work on. So yeah, drop comments below and let me know how you get on with employing other people. Right, so just moving on to the shower now. So we're using the shower PL4 plate from Marflow. Great bit of kit. You can get them at most merchants, but all this is supplied from Clifton Bathrooms. So big thank you to Clifton Bathrooms for supplying this. So how I do this on here, my pipes run vertically. So I've got 4 fixing points there. So before I screw anything in, I get it on, cut my pipes back, get that on there, get my shower valve in place, make sure I've got 150 centres and that it is level. So we'll drop the level on there and then we can mark our holes up then, get them drilled, and then plug and silicone, just like we did with the shower screen, making sure that we've got a seal behind the back of there, making sure no water can get down the back and damage the tiles and damage the back and got that hurt and run down to downstairs. So we'll get that back off, get it marked off, get it off, get it drilled, get it plugged and screwed, and then we can get the riser rail on and dusted. So once you've got it all screwed in place, what I do is give a little nip up so the olive bites, and then we'll get some V2 Plus jet lube. Not too much, just put a lashing of it around there and there. Too much to be fair. And then, if you can find them, make sure you put them in the right way around. The oligo one way, there's a thread at one side. Don't want to over tighten them, don't want to damage that olive, so just nip them up. And then get your cover plates. Cover plates go on there, like so. Gives a nice finish. I tend to put a small bead of silicone around there as well, just to be on the safe side, just to double bubble yourself basically. But I leave a gap at the bottom on both of them, because if any water does get in there, it starts leaking, it don't build up behind it, it's got somewhere to drip out. Right, so we're getting the basin in now. Shower's all done, dusted, water's back on. I've still got silicone up there, but we're just gonna get this done first, and we might get the towel rail done today. I don't know, I might just leave that for next time and get the silicone done. But moving on to the basin, how I do this, the floor is miles out of level. It's even the tile, I said it'd be pretty much impossible to hit this level. So at the moment we've got that. When we push it back, tie it back, we're pretty much bang on level there. So drilled 2 holes through the wood, and then I've got my tracer pencil. Probably seen me using this quite a bit. It's a thin nose pencil with a interchangeable blade. You clip the end and your lead comes out basically. You can get different colour leads for marking tiles, but this is fine for these tiles, to be fair. So, yeah. Straight through there, like so. And then we can move this out of the way. We've got our mark there, which I've nearly just wiped off, and a mark there. We're going to use Mexico bit straight through there, and then we'll have to go through with SDS into the block work. Plug and screw, get that fixed in, and then silicone the basin onto the top of that. Again, don't judge the tiling. We had to do this because the wall was that far out. If we didn't, the trim would have sat proud, and it would have looked a bit rubbish there, but you're not going to see any of this because it's behind the basin, so don't worry too much about it, don't hate it too much. So we'll crack on and get this done. Right, a nightmare, well not nightmare of a day, but not got as much done as I would have liked today. So obviously we've got the shower screen done, basin's in and fitted, but not piped up. I am a couple of fittings short under there. My flexes need some male irons just to go onto them, and then we can do the waste as well. I always do the waste last. Get the pipe in first. But that's all in fixed in position, so that's ready to go. Didn't get the towel rail in. Basically, I might leave a bit early because my daughter's not well and I've got to go home and look after her. So just quickly before I'm going to go, I'm going to tidy up, silicone up round the shower. I'm not going to do anywhere else because this floor's not grouted yet or anything. So just do the shower. So then tomorrow evening she'll be able to use the shower, which she'll be more than happy with. And then once the tile's finished, whenever he gets Billy back here, we'll come and put the towel rail on, pipe that up. It's already done basically, just putting back in position and fixing down, and pipe the basin up and silicone up everywhere that needs silicone up. So yeah, this is one of the things when you work for yourself, you've got to drop things at the beat of a hat. So like this morning, I was meant to be here all day, got here and a builder that I've started doing some work for just set up on a new company, rung me, we need some pipes altering, so I had to fly back over to Farnley and do them this morning. So I've lost a couple of hours, 2 hours this morning doing that. And then now obviously I've got to go home early, then I wanted to look after my daughter when my partner goes out. So I suppose it's the joys of being self-employed, you can drop things at the beat of a hat and go look after your family, because at the end of the day, family's first before work. So I'm going to crack on, get this done tomorrow. I'm hoping I can film there, and I haven't asked the customer yet. We're starting a brand new job. It's a double story extension in Stanley. Might see if I can get Jaden to come help me out there. There's quite a few holes to core and bits and bobs. But basically we're moving the boiler into the extension, ensuite bathroom, downstairs toilet, kitchen. There's quite a bit to do, and I've got 2 days to first fix it. So yeah, pressure's on there tomorrow. So I will see you guys in the morning. Right guys, hope you're all doing good. It is Thursday morning and we are at the new job we're starting. So basically, it's a double story extension. New bedroom, new kitchen, new utility, new downstairs toilet, new bathroom, ensuite bathroom, and we're moving the boiler. So the old boiler was here before, went straight out that wall. I've been patched in, new windows going there. Boiler is now getting moved to that wall, venting out of there. That vent's going. Brookie put that in, told him to move it because the flue's going to go around in this area. Need cable to move, electrician to move that over a little bit. It's a bit close. When we call through for that, it's going to be a bit close to comfort. So yeah, all the pipes are going to go up and come out of the wall, ready for the boiler. So yeah, we're starting here. So we've got where the existing boiler is, we've got a link them all back together, basically, in the corner there. Look at that big notch there, that's bad as that, but we're going to utilise it. It's there, it's staying. Johnny's happy for that to stay, but I wouldn't be if it was my house. Well, that's staying anyway. So stop tap's there at the moment, that's getting linked in. Put a blue alcaphine there, which is run across to there, which is going to be the new utility sink. So that's going to be in there. To link the cold back across and up there with the hot as well. washing machine going there, so you get cold feed for that. Radiator going there. And then in here is the utility room. Not utility room, downstairs toilet. It's got toilet on back wall, basin going there. I've got to cut this at low level and convert it to 1.25 inch. I'm still working out whether I'm going to use that or that for the condensate waste. I'm not sure yet. I need to find out if they have an vanity unit here. If they have an vanity unit, I might just use that and just elbow it across inside the wall and out. And then we've got a small radiator going under the window there. Just checking no one's looking in my van. That radiator's going, putting a tall radiator in there, designer radiator. The customer's not got that yet, so we'll probably just cap them under the floor for now. All that laminate's coming up, so we can access them at a later date. What else we got? Gas meter box, if I remember right, it's just behind this wall. So we've got a hose core through here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take it up the wall, T, 22mm back down, and then we're going to notch all underneath these joists. I might drill and just feed some small bits and socket them through, I'm not sure yet. 15mm pipe all the way across to here. I'm going to drop it down in the wall, take a notch in there, run it at low level across to a cooker, which is going on here. A sink going over there, so I need hot and cold feed over to that. Then got a radiator going over there, so I need to connect into these pipes here. Go across, down in copper, around the wall. But again, I need the radiator for that. Got another radiator going there, which we'll use them pipes there. And all of them across. So yeah, big job to do in 2 days. But today, basically, first job, we're going to alter these pipes here. Alter these pipes here, because builder wants to get this floor leveled, cemented in, and patched back in because customers moving back in next week. It's going to be cold because that boiler's not going to be ready next week. But yeah, this is the boiler we're moving. Fingers crossed it works. Where's the all them bits of copper gone? Oh, there. Sorry, we got interrupted there. So I just had to cut these pipes out quickly so you can make a start there. So yeah, we'll get these capped off on the floor, then you can get this floor down. We can alter them at later date. Well, not later date, later on. So yeah, watch for everything. So, bad camera skills. So yeah, we're going to crack on. Probably won't get much film today, just because I've got that much to do. But like I say, if I get any tips and tricks on the way, I will show you. So do stay tuned, and I'll give you an update later on. Right guys, so just got home. It's Thursday. Got home. I completely forgot to film anything today. I've been that busy, and by the time I got finished, it was just too dark in there. I was running off a little light, and there was no point doing that. So I'll catch up with you in the morning. But I've just got home, and I'd just like to say massive thank you to Plumber for giving me one of these, and it is the Wearer Advent Calendar. I'm going to buy one anyway. Yeah, thank you Plumber for the appreciation. So I've opened this already. So and got a new bit holder in there. If you haven't had one of these, I really do recommend it because they are great. I've had one for the last 2 years, and I use the bits every day. Not that one. Turn it around. That's what we're getting in this year's one. So you get a full bit set, a screwdriver, bit set, which I've been wanting to get a new one of these, so that comes in handy. And the most important thing of all, bottle opener. There is different brands out there that do similar advent calendars, but I've got to say Wearer is probably, for the price of it, it's about £35 plus VAT, something like that. It's about 40 quid. You can't go wrong with Wearer. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning, and hopefully should get all the first fix finished. Fingers crossed. Right people, so we're back Friday morning. We didn't get, like say yesterday, we didn't get filmed because I've just that rushed to my feet. I was here, there and everywhere. Phone gets on ringing. It's absolutely manic at the moment, and I'm just not stressed out at max, but tried to organise next week. I'm only working 3.5 days. So yeah. Sorry, I thought I heard something then. Never mind. So, cracking on here today. I've got plenty to do, so I probably won't get much filming to do today, but if I do, I will show you along the way. So, I'll just run through what we've got left to do. So, upstairs, all the bathroom needs first fixing still. We've drilled the pipes up here for this radiator. We've hit a wall plate here.
You see the metal plate there. So what we have to do is elbow down, just so we're not tight to the joist. I could put a bend on it, but probably wouldn't get it where it needed to be. So back downstairs, down this death trap. Health and safety at its finest, this. I think my choice ladder's upside down. Oh. Right, so that radiator's coming off. Got a new tall radiator going there. So yeah, all them pipe works are ripped out. We did that yesterday, so all I do need to just connect up to them 2 pipes underneath there and connect up here. So we've got 22mm just drag round to convert to 15 before pulling it through there. So then going to go straight down, branch off to radiators upstairs, and we've got our pipes in ready for our boiler already. Gas pipe going through, and then cord through there and round. We're missing the bloody spigot for the gas beater, so I'm waiting for someone to drop me one of them off. So I'll elbow down across, and that runs all the way down to the gas hob, which is going in the centre of the wall there. What we're going to do is just bring all our tails out through the wall, let it get plastered, then we can drag them round after it's plastered. So yeah, utility. We've got washing machine, we've got drag, branch off for the hot and cold, which we've also got to go through and connect up to the house bathroom. Drop these down, drop them down, branch out for the washing machine that's going in here. Basin, and then put some temporary feet, hot we can branch out, temporary pull a cold through with a tap on for plasterer. I need to get a board in there for fitting the boiler onto. Radiator pipe there, done, brought up, which need to connect on up in the ceiling. So in here and here, we're doing it on 10mm. They're going to run across the joist there and through and connect in down in there somewhere. Just because there's 2 steels there, basically. So I would have no chance of getting them across. I could drop them through there and drilled all the way through there and then back up. But for what it is, just drill through, knocked a hole through there, and... Hello, Mr. Postman. Does he want to sign anything? Things you do for customers. I took a delivery yesterday, an Amazon delivery. Put that there. Right, so back to it. I've lost my train of thought now. Yeah, we'll move on. Cold, sorry, for the toilet is getting pulled through there as well and down and wrapped around the wall for the toilets going in there. Back to radiators. Like I said, we've got radiator going there. We've got 15mm pipes that we've got to drop down the wall and round in copper and cover them up to protect them from the brick. And then I was going to bring the pipes through the floor, but I think now I'm going to chase them into the wall or chase it through the plaster and bring them out. So I need to get the size of the radiators for them today because the plaster is starting next week. So yeah, did that kind of quickly, just because I've got that much to do this morning. I need to crack on and get finished today, all being well. Or at least get everything in the walls and ceiling that need doing today. But yeah, if we don't get done, we don't get done. End of the day, you can only do what you can do, and if people don't like it, they don't like it. And it is what it is. They're fairly laid back, these customers and builders, they'll understand if I don't get done. I've got plenty on. So, yeah. Please stick around. It's getting a bit of a long video, a bit of a boring video, but I will try to get some plumbing content and get some bit of filming and some tips and tricks today, but we'll see how I get on. So I'll catch up with you shortly. Right, so we're just getting the cold feed in for this at the moment. Just kicked it back up there, we'll get a speed fit elbow on that and then run it across top of joist. So, bit of a tip for you. I think I've shown you before, but most people know it anyway. When you're soldering, and you've got a little tail coming out of the wall, get your level. Put your little level on top, which I'll just go and grab in a second. So like that, tape measure underneath, mini level on top, get it level, and you can do your soldering, and you know there that your tail's not going to drop. You can get a crimp, you can crimp the pipe and other alternatives, but that's how I do it. And then once I've got that soldered, I'm going to take it all back out, and I'm going to put some tape all the way around the pipework, mainly covering the back side of the pipe where it touches the brick. Always protect your pipes. Don't leave bare pipes on brick wall, especially red brick. Let's come up a bit to re-level that off. Because brick is acidic, it will eat away at the copper eventually. I've seen it happen on gas pipes where people have not a sleeve pipe going through the wall. It always goes green and ends up rusting through. So, well, corroding through. So yeah, bit of a tip for you. I'm going to get this done, and yeah, we're nearly done there with the hot and colds now, and then we can move on to the central heating. Right guys, all done. Going down with something, I'm not feeling too well. It's 6:30 now and we're done for the day. Well, I stayed later, but I've run out of inserts basically for 15mm pipe, and I can't get my pipe run down and connected up down there, or my radiator there, just because, yeah, run out of inserts. I even went out and bought a new light, Wessex light from Tool Station, 20 quid. Quite bright to be fair. Like, it's not bad. 240 volts plug, so yeah. Better than this Sealy battery powered one that I've got, that's knackered. So yeah, all done. We've got everything, well, everything's piped up, bar them radiators. I need to bring the pipes out of the wall for the towel rail upstairs and the drainage pipe for the 1.25 inch. So the plasterers, we'll just have to leave that for now until I'm back. Obviously, we've still got insulate everywhere and all inside the walls and everything. So there's that to do. I might come tomorrow morning and do that. If not, maybe next week before plaster comes. So yeah, board's on, ready for us to connect onto. I've got just a couple of lats and a bit of 12mm ply. Just need to remember not to use too big screws because I don't fancy drilling into any pipe work. Gas is all done, sleeve through, managed to locate a spigot for the gas meter. Yeah, anything else? I don't think so. Like I say, our pipes run through there. Inside there, over there is like spaghetti junction. So I'm going to chicken away and not show you in there because it's shocking. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. You've got to work with what you've got. Plastic isn't the neatest thing in the world, but not everyone's on a budget where you can fit copper on every job, and it costs a lot longer and takes a lot longer. But yeah, I'm pretty disappointed that I not got finished today. I would like to have got finished. Am I still filming? Yes, sorry, I need to check I'm still filming. I would be, yeah, like I say, I'm pretty disappointed I didn't get finished. I'm gonna have to come back next week, if not tomorrow maybe, I'm not sure. It's 6:30 now, I'm done, I'm knackered, I need to go to the pub. I need a pint, I'm ready for bed. Yeah, absolutely exhausted. I can't remember if I said we've started hitting, trying to do a bit of a like target to hit. So if you could like this video and also last week's video, because we didn't hit our target. I want to get to 100 likes in a week, basically. So please do hit the like button. It's much appreciated. It helps the algorithm and gets my videos viewed, and gives me an indication that you are liking the videos as well. So enough of me babbling. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow us over Instagram and TikTok. Again, I do apologise about the poor content from this job. Not got to show you much, if anything. Whether I put this video out, I don't know, but we'll see. So yeah, sorry guys, I will see you guys next week.